Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. Today we are going to cover Williams Sonoma Inc. They are in the consumer discretionary. In volatile times, consumer discretionary really is not an area that I typically cover, but this is a high-end retailer. They do a lot of online sales and they do cater to a more high-end client. So it may be one that might not do as bad in higher inflation and recessionary times, as those with more money tend to do better in recessionary times and tend to be the ones spending money. It does look like it may be dropping. I don't think it's in fair value now, but let's take a look at it and see where it's at. Maybe one to watch for future declines. So as you can see here, Williams Sonoma Inc. is a multi-channel specialty retailer of high-quality products for the home. In 1956, our founder Chuck Williams turned a passion for cooking and eating with friends into a small business with a big idea. He opened a store in Sonoma, California to sell the French cookware that intrigued him while visiting Europe, but that could not be found in America. And they do, again, I'm not going to read this all, but they've been around for a while, so they have seen rough times and made it through. They do a lot of online sales as well. Again, today Williams Sonoma Inc. is one of the United States' largest e-commerce retailers with some of the best known and most beloved brands in home furnishings. We currently operate retail stores in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, Australia, and the United Kingdom, and franchise our brands to third parties in a number of countries in the Middle East, Philippines, and Mexico. So they are worldwide. You may have seen some of their brands at Pottery Barn if you shop there. Again, Williams and Sonoma, West Elm, all more on the higher end side. You can check out more at www.williams-sonomainc.com. That is their homepage. That's where I pulled this information from. At the close of business on June 29th, almost ready to wrap up another month. Can't believe how fast this year is flying. As you can see, Williams Sonoma, ticker WSM. Again, they are in the consumer discretionary sector. We're down on the day 1.95%, very volatile. Actually, we're down a little bit more than where they closed. It looks like they're down a little bit more even in the after hours. So again, one to maybe watch as it continues to drop back. Their 52-week range as low as $101.58, as high as $223.32. Definitely closer to that 52-week low, but definitely has a little bit more to drop. And again, if you could get it under 100, I think that would be even better. Excuse me. Has a market cap of $7.983 billion, a beta of 1.51, so more volatile than the overall market. You can clearly see the volatility here. A PE ratio extremely low, 7.54. It does have a forward dividend on the year of $3.12. That's paid out quarterly, so divide that by 4. That will tell you what you're paid out quarterly, and it has a yield of 2.61%. Ex-dividend date, the next one is July 21st, 2022. And according to Yahoo Finance, not affiliated, just where I'd like to pull some information, they have a one-year target estimate of $146.82, so speaks to some upside price appreciation. But again, oh, excuse me, this is in the consumer discretionary sector. Consumer discretionary doesn't typically do well in volatile times, in times of high inflation and recessionary times, which again, I've said it before, but I think we've been in recession since 2019. We just were propped up by cheap money, cheap low to no interest rates loans, and the Fed pumping stimulus out to people. According to 28 stock analysts who have taken a look at this, they call it a hold. So again, might be one to just put on the watch list. And they do have a low estimate of $101, so speaks to some potential downside. That would be actually a new 52-week low if it happened to hit this. And again, if you could get it down below $100, that might be what you want to look for. They have an average estimate over the next year of $149.16. That would be 28.48% price appreciation for where it currently sits. And if it happened to hit the high back towards the all-time highs of $236.25, that would be a 103.49% appreciation from where it currently sits. Williams Sonoma, consumer discretionary, high-end retailer around the world. They sell their goods all over the world, as you saw in their from their homepage information. Might be one to throw on the watch list. Again, they call it a hold. It isn't one that I have in my portfolio, but it is one I'm watching. With volatile times, this one might be one you want to watch for the next year or so. and pick it up before the market starts to turn around and maybe ride it back up. Consumer discretionary is not one you really want to be in volatile times. So again, just wanted to keep an eye on. It's not one I'm adding. It's not one I'm comfortable adding at these prices. I would be much more comfortable under $100 or even under 90. Let it drop down a little bit more. See if it gets down below this $101 per share, and then maybe take a look at it. With that said, these are quick hitters, so just trying to find some value in the market in these volatile times. Value for me, value for you. So as I see stocks as they drop, I'll keep bringing them to you. Might be, again, one to watch. Williams-Sonoma is not one I'm adding, not one in my portfolio. It's similar to Leggett & Platt, which I do have in my portfolio. But if it does hit a value that I like, really to me under $90 per share, then I may take a look at it. But right now I'm adding to existing positions. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit the thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Williams-Sonoma. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, suggestions for future topics, opinions, constructive criticism. Drop that down below as well. This is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. We'll see you next time, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I am only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can't lose money. You should never invest in any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research and invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.